Hello everyone, my name is Luca Ardizio, I'm the Sailing Yacht Product Manager at Beneteau, and today it's my great pleasure to welcome you on board the Oceanis 40.1, the newest cruiser in the Oceanis family range. As with any Beneteau, the Oceanis 40.1 is available in different layouts, drafts, rigs and trim levels to meet the different requirements of a wide range of owners, from cruising families to weekend racer, from short-handed cruise to large sailing groups. To explore the attention to comfort on board, let's examine together the cockpit now, starting with the stern. This very large swimming platform attached on the sea offers a wonderful link between the cockpit and the water. When closed, for safety, the platform extends slightly beyond the deck to prevent objects falling into the water. The cockpit is easy to access with this large step leading up or down. It can also be used as a bench to watch your children playing in the water. It's really sunny today here in Grissan. Let me wear my sunglasses, please. And continue with the cockpit description. One of the important features of the new Oceanis 40.1 is how the space is divided in the cockpit, which has been completely redesigned to reach a superior level of comfort. The result is a bigger cockpit with larger L-shaped benches to create an extra sitting space on each side. There is enough space to sit from 6 to 8 people. The increased width of the cockpit gave us also the opportunity to fit a proper table with fold-down flaps, several drink holders, 2 handrails and a 30-liter fridge, and also stowage for the life raft under the table. The forward cockpit area could be protected by a very practical spray hood with grab handle on each side. It's very effective when sailing and has several panels of super clear high-quality glazing. With this new cockpit layout, the helm station design is crucial. We choose to place the console to the side, which is ideal for steering, but also means that the central passage is clear. We also designed the folding seats hinged aft on the pulpits to free up the access to the gangways. All the electronics are placed at your fingertips. There is a 7-inch tactile screen for navigation and to control the music, autopilot and an handrail. We work on an easy sailing version with infurling mast and self-tacking jib for the standard offer, which requires only 2 winches located next to the entrance. We have also designed 2 large drop bags for halyards so that the cockpit can always be kept clear of tripping hazard. As an option, you can choose a more sporty winch layout with 4 winches. With regard to the rigging, we asked Mark Lombarda to develop 3 different versions to meet our customer expectation. As standard, we have an infurling mast with the self-tacking jib. This rigging requires only 2 winches, so it's really incredibly simple to use. An optional Code Zero fastened to a bowsprit can be added to the standard configuration, offering greater performance and fun in light air. By having a Code Zero on a bowsprit, you can keep it in place while sailing under a Genoa. With the furling mainsail, you can also have an overlapping Genoa, mounted on rails on either side of the coach roof. This is controlled directly from the cockpit. Then comes the classic full-button mainsail. For sailors who are the most serious about performance, you can opt for the first-line version, a longer aluminium mast, high-performance deck equipment, and a flat deck Genoa furler. As for anchoring, there is a 1000-watt winch, and the anchor is seamlessly integrated in the bowsprit. It is easy to access to the anchor locker, which is deep and angled, preventing the chain from getting entangled. As was the case of the previous generation of Oceanis, we kept the gently sloping companion that connects the interior with the exterior. We also have handrails on either side for greater safety. The inside, as well as the deck, was designed by Nauta Yacht Design, with whom we have been working for many years. The harmonious use of materials and ergonomics are the fruit of their experience in the world of super yachts. I'm standing in a white oak interior with Commando natural upholstery and beige pattern lining. The interior is also available in a Alpi walnut, with a wide variety of fabrics and leathers. The large hull portholes, roof hatches and deck hatches bathe the interior in light. They also provide excellent ventilation. This spacious U-shaped saloon seats up to 6 people for dinner. The double sliding bench seat on the port side is also practical storage. But that's not at all. This table can be lowered down to create a large extra berth or a relaxation area where you can watch television. Just opposite the saloon, there is a galley that is a joy to use at sea. It's a U-shape as well, handrail in front of the cooker and a massive wood feeder running along the full extent of the worktop. Makes it ideal really when you are sailing. It's a very large sink and it's a very well ventilated with a porthole just over the cooker. The chart table is located just next to the entrance on port side and shares this seat with the table of the dinette. As an option, a 12-inch chart plotter can be mounted on a dedicated support. This saloon layout gave us the opportunity to move aft all the saloon with several advantages. First of all, the extra space for storage forward of the dinette on port side. The second great advantage is the amazing space we gain in the forward area. As anticipated, the combination of the tulip hull shape and the smart layout of the interiors gave us the opportunity to increase the interior comfort by offering 4 different layout alternatives in order to match our customer expectations. The bed is 1.6 meter wide by 2 meter long and it's easy to access on each side. The owner cabin version on this 40-footer is big enough to fit an ensuite head with toilet or electric toilet in option, a accordion countertop, large mirror and lots of storage, and also a separate shower. Behind the companionway are the 2 cabins that are ideal for your guests. They are very bright, with large hull windows and excellent ventilation. The beds are 1.6 meter wide by 2 meters long. USB and 220-volt sockets are conveniently located and there is plenty of storage space in the hanging locker. The starboard aft cabin has an ensuite washroom no matter the layout you choose. This spacious washroom has an independent shower, accordion worktop and lot of storage. Lastly, in the standard 2-cabin version, the aft port cabin can be transformed in a workshop, accessible from the saloon, and a sail locker, accessible both from the inside and from the cockpit edge. A lot of design time was spent in optimizing technical details such as the positioning of the electrical cabinet and the valves in the engine compartment. Here we have a 45 horsepower shaft drive engine by Yanmar. Thanks to the proper installation space and access on either side of the engine, in the aft cabins you will have no trouble checking your oil levels. True to form, the focus of the new Oceanis range is comfort and easy maneuvering. Following the new generation of Oceanis 51, 46 and 30.1, the 40.1 drives the concept home and clearly demonstrates Beneteau results to be the leader and the gold standard of the cruising yacht market.